Hey guys, we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark the other day. It's pretty exciting. Did not see that coming. But today we are going to be starting the work on the new roadside stand for selling bundled firewood. I'm going to try and also sell a smaller bulk portion out by the roadside stand this year. So this old roadside stand that I got here is not going to cut it. It was a quick and dirty build last fall to kind of have a nice spot for bundles to be stored, maybe 10 to 20 bundles, and a little sign and a little pay box that to get into all you needed was a T20 or T15 Torx bit. I think it was T15, but pretty simple. So we're going to do something a little more fancy. I'm going to borrow the idea from that Dan over at Back 40 Firewood came up with, and then Adam modified a little bit from Hometown Acres. I'm going to use a similar design, pallets and slots and such. I like that idea, and I think it'll work good here. So stick around and we'll get to it. So here's our supplies. Everything is used, old. These big joists here, these are 2x10 cedar 2x10s from the old deck that we tore off a 2 years ago now. The 4x4s for the stand. This is an old cedar 4x4 that held the deck up. I can't believe it was held up by 4x4s at 12 feet off the ground. Here's some old treated boards that we used in decking. And I've got some free pallets that I have. For the most part, this is going to be cost equals zero project. I do have to buy a pay box and then also some cheap steel roofing from the big box store. Menards, probably on Friday we'll go get some. But this is going to be pretty cheap. A little bit of labor because I'm going to have to cut these 2x10s down on 2x4s. But we'll get this table saw out, get these guys chopped up, and get them in the side and get them through the table saw to make some 2x4s. So I need the length to be 80 inches. The overall length of this is 180, so I'm going to make these about 90 so that I can trim them as I need them. Rough cut them with a chainsaw. So I don't want to be running 180 inch boards through the table saw. should be good enough work for tonight. Some 9 o'clock. Time to go in the house and settle down a little bit. But I sized this so in that spot will be all bundles. And then these are about 14¼ inches wide by 40 inches tall, and will fit about 7 bundles worth of firewood. So then I can equate that if I sell my bundles for $5 a piece. You know, if I sell that in bundle form, that'd be about $35 worth of wood, and I'll mark it down. I don't know what I gotta do the calculation to see what it might be, but maybe $20 or $25. We'll see. But this is good now, so now I need to get one more pallet. I'm short one pallet for the roof, and I think I'll use pallets. I don't know, I got all that wood out there, so maybe I'll just build my own trusses, but pallets will work good too. They're already kind of trusses. Put a 2x6 laying on the end up here, and put the other end of the pallets on the bases on that end, and have a little slope to the roof. Make sure my tops are 14¼ inches wide apart, and we should be good to go.
sound right, boys.
Well, here we are. We got the roadside stand mostly complete. Got some labels on it for prices. $5 for a bundle, $20 for a loose stack. And about this high, equates to be about 6 to 7 bundles worth of wood. 3/4 cubic foot bundles. Then we labeled the side, put a little mailbox on the side, a locking mailbox for payment. Painted it with some green paint to make it dress up a little bit. This is the only thing I really bought. The mailbox and the roofing steel is the only thing that I bought for this project. Oh, and the paint. So paint, steel, and mailbox. So $30 in paint. Maybe another $35 in the steel, the galvanized steel, and $17 in the mailbox. Everything else I had on hand, some old plywood, pallets, picked up for free. 4x4s were left over from the old deck project. So maybe $50 in materials for finishing it and getting it ready to go. I think it'll work good. It'll blend in nicely. So one little more advancement, I just added a little sign that says pay on the side, just to kind of point them that way. But that's it. Not sure if when I'll put it up by the end of the road, but this is it's ready to go as far as placement. I've got my older one out there right now, and it's not exactly seasoned yet, but nice fun little project, pretty easy. These are 14 1/4 wide here to get the spacing there, and then this will, I have no idea how many bundles this one will hold, but it'll be nice to have some bundles and then some loose, because I imagine some people might want some loose firewood too. And I did the calculation, I'll be making the same per hour of my work put into the firewood. So that's it for this little project. We'll get it out by the road, by the end of the driveway here soon. Not exactly sure when, but it'll happen. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you like this channel, maybe subscribe and consider hitting the bell icon in case you want to see some more videos when I pop them up, trying to do twice a week. So thanks again, and we'll catch you in the next video. Adios.